Greetings, everybody. My name is Kat. I've been working with ayahuasca for about 20 years now. I am madly in love with this plant. And I want to talk today about all the different fascinating ways in which people are doing ayahuasca ceremonies. Just kind of as a space of self-discovery so that we all know what is possible. So the traditional way, well, there are many traditional ways of working with ayahuasca, is in community with a guide. In the old days, really, the guide was the only one that drank ayahuasca. The participants of the pasajeros did not until, sometimes they sat several times and had some different tools and just some ability to be grounded in the experience of ayahuasca. But often it was the guide who would come through, be altered, and then come back with messages and protocols and whatnot. But these days, we've cut out the middleman in that sense, in that everybody participates. But the way the ceremonies look, it's so vast and varied. So for example, in the Shipibo-Canibo culture that I studied, they're considered kind of the most strict, the most hardcore and intense tribe that works with ayahuasca. And so it is a very controlled container. The facilitator or guides sing and guide the energy, always live, never with a playlist, typically no musical instruments. It's, maybe a shikapa, which is a leaf rattle, but other than that, the power of their voices, and it's like just this huge portal into the medicine. Other traditions, hunikuen, are much more like vibrant, and the music is more celebratory and more musical instruments. Same with Colombians who work with yahe, which is a slightly different variation of ayahuasca. And those ceremonies can go all night long and start at sundown and end at sunrise, and can be a lot more communal. Then there's like religious traditions like the Santo Daime, which is almost like a mergence of Christianity and shamanic wisdoms. And they will sing religious hymns in Portuguese, and they work with the medicine more in the context of cleaning spiritual energies and not as much about personal healing sometimes. Nowadays, though, because ayahuasca is having her heyday, there are people stepping forth working with her in all kinds of fascinating ways. I'm hearing a lot of bodywork sessions associated with smaller doses of ayahuasca. So getting people on a table work is what we often call it now, is one-on-one stuff where somebody takes a small dose and has a practitioner who has the skill set to do hands-on body work, to move the energy and to support what the medicine is doing. When I was training with my teacher, we would sometimes, as a tribe, all of us that were apprenticing, we would put the medicine in the center of the circle and drink small amounts and talk through what was coming up for us. We would use our voices in that way, which is not very traditional because talking isn't often associated with ayahuasca. So there's just so many different ways to work with her, and I think it's really neat, all of the creative things that people are coming forth, basically to align their gifts as a facilitator with the energy and the vibration of ayahuasca herself. And so people ask me all the time, is this ethical? Is it okay to do bodywork sessions with ayahuasca, and basically to change the traditions, to do things differently? And I say a resounding yes, as long as it's done with deep reverence and respect, and with permission from ayahuasca herself. I'm sure there are some ways in which she doesn't want to be worked with, but I'm not the ayahuasca police. So if there's a facilitator that feels really called to work with her in a very new and dynamic and unique way, if they do it with love and they have results that reflect that, fantastic. So there's no wrong way to work with her, not in that very clear sort of general way. The only wrong way to work with her is to do something that didn't feel right, and that was out of disrespect for her or the people that were coming forth to sit. So to be out of integrity, or to be manipulative, or to have an agenda that is shady and hidden. But beyond that, how cool that we live in a world where there's all kinds of different things popping up, ways, modalities in which we can heal and we can work with the sacred medicine like ayahuasca. So here's to evolution and to change done from the space of the heart. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. If there are ways in which you think it shouldn't be done, or new experiences that you've had with ayahuasca that you would like to share, please drop us a comment, and please subscribe to our channel. Visit us at plantmedicinepeople.com. It is an honor to have you in the tribe. I wish everybody lots of love and safety out there.